Hi, I'm Christy. Today I want to talk to you about other places to find support online. Now, I would say that Facebook is probably the most common online place to find encouragement and support, but there are lots of other options. Other forms of social media, websites, online forums, so many options, and all I can think is lions and tigers and bears, oh my! If we look specifically at social media, the options there are nearly endless. Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, YouTube, Snapchat, and the list goes on. I did a Google search to see what was I forgetting, and I discovered an article that I linked to over on the blog. You can find that at www.havenofhopeforme.com. This originally posted in March of 2019. So in this article, it lists the top 15 most popular social media outlets. Now, I was really surprised to discover that most of them I've never even heard of, or if I have heard of them, just barely, like, oh yeah, that one does exist, but I know nothing about it. But it does show me that social media or social networking, depending on how you want to describe it, is really popular, and it's not likely to go away anytime soon. Again, I'll say social media is a great place for finding information. Many of them offer opportunities to connect with other people as well, because you have similar interests and concerns and challenges. Each one has its own strengths and weaknesses, so you have to consider that as well. But all of them offer new ideas and new content that is important to the account owner. They allow you to connect with individuals with similar interests, and some of them even allow comments, which allows you to begin to make connections and offer support to other people. Now, if you talk about websites, this is another obvious option for looking online. Now, I'm sure that you know about havenofhopeforme.com because you're watching this video and you probably found out about it through the website. Again, I would say websites are a great place to find specific info on just about any topic you can imagine. I regularly research websites to find information to help me support and expand the content that I offer on this site. And in all of my research, I've discovered that a lot of family members start blogs or websites related to issues of their specific loved one. Many of these parents, because most of them are parents, choose to use their life experiences in a positive way and to help others. Again, there's lots of good information that's available this way, and all you have to do is Google the topic you want and start checking out the links. Another option that I thought of was online forums. Now, they're not as common as they used to be, but they're a great place to begin to develop community and connections with other people. Now, if you're not familiar with they used to be really popular before Facebook groups became so popular. And many of these online communities developed within the forums, and then a lot of them have now moved to Facebook groups. But it's a place where you would log in and you could see all kinds of different conversations going on. And usually a group member or an administrator would start a conversation by asking a question, or they would have a problem that they need help with. And then they post their question out there, and then different members can reply and give suggestions or solutions. Again, it's a great way to find connections and to create or to give encouragement and to find encouragement, but also to offer support to other members. It gives you a chance to get to know specific individuals, at least on a superficial level. Now, there was one forum that I was a part of that I quickly learned there were a couple people that had a lot of experience in an area that I was a novice at. And so whenever I would ask a question, I would usually tag those people, hoping that they would answer and give me their insights. Now, as I mentioned, these forums are less popular with the growth of Facebook groups. And so many of them have been disbanded or even abandoned in favor of Facebook groups. But that forum that I just mentioned I was a part of went to a Facebook group maybe a year or two ago, but they have just now gone back to the forum format. And so I'm wondering if others won't be joining that move back to forums. We'll have to wait and see. Now, as I've mentioned before, I want to make sure that you know specifically about Haven of Hope for Me. It is a website. Again, that's at www.havenofhope4me.com. Over on the blog tab is where I post new content every Monday morning. And then obviously you know that Haven of Hope also has a YouTube channel. Every Friday morning I post a new video that's a video version of Monday's blog post. And I put them into playlists based on the series. So my question for you this week is this: What kind of online support do you use? Do you use it regularly? Do you have experience with forums? Do you have a specific platform that you would recommend, or maybe even recommend avoiding? I'd love to hear about it. You can leave me a comment below, or you can leave me a comment over on the blog. Again, that's at havenofhopeforme.com. I'd appreciate it if you would share this with anybody that you think would find it helpful. I'd love to help as many families as I can. Over on the website, you can sign up for my email list. This will make sure you find out about all new content as soon as it's released. On the right-hand side of the website, there's also a sign up for my Paralyzed No More course that will be coming out later this year. This will give you all updates about the course as well as new content as it's released. I am grateful that it is so easy to find information and support online because it helps me say that life is good and there is never a dull moment.